add with MA or the lordship will,
We are
because that lordship has already seized of the matter. That is why in this case
see,
notice.
first of all, we can't take a writ petition directly. It has to be assigned to us.
But
It's not tagged already.
Lordships have already issued. My humble submission is,
No.
since the
Yes,
lordships have
let
seized of the matter.
let us deal with it, then we speak about that.
In fact, I have filed an IA also in which that order of your lordships has been annexed.
Small suggestion. The high courts of, because this is dealing with a national issue, the high courts of Patna, of Chhattisgarh, and of Uttarakhand were all seized with petitions similar to what this MA is asking for to decide whether this judgment in Devesh Sharma was prospective or retrospective. All three have held concurrently that they are, as all judgments are, they are retrospective. My Lord Justice Dhulia last time remarked that if it was to be only prospective, the judgment would have said so.
In the event,
So I'm sorry, I just
have held,
yes,
then you will have to come up with an
SLP, correct. So I'm sorry. In one of the states against Chhattisgarh, an SLP has been filed, I understand, and it's pending. Now, Bihar has been filed and it's pending. Maybe Uttarakhand also is what we understand. Madhya Pradesh, where this application arises out of, the petitions are pending before the High Court. The High Court has been told that the state has filed an MA here at the stage of arguments. They were already arguing the matter, and the High Court has frowned upon the state's conduct and said, look, why would you now at this belated stage come and tell us that we have filed an MA? What they did not tell you last time is they've also filed a transfer petition to transfer the Madhya Pradesh High Court petitions to this court. Now, since these issues are already at large or decided by the High Court in properly constituted 226 petitions or SLPs, our suggestion to your lordships is please don't entertain an MA, because as your lordships can see, if you compare the crowd today with the crowd that day, it's become much larger with all various states, parties on both sides coming and taking objections. Right now, the only party before your lordships,
It is the state's MA. My friend is a respondent.
yes, and you're also not for the state. Yes,
when we decided that question,
exactly.
The fact that somebody had already got into the job and others were that specifically that issue was
Not there.
It was your interim order covered it.
My friend cannot comment. I argue the
12th
matter.
October 22, the interim order covered it.
It cannot go like this.
Let it go to the High Court. Sir.
Yes, that's ideal. That's what we say,
High
man.
Court cannot decide it, my lord. High Court cannot. Your lordship has to do it.
Yes. Yeah, of course, please, all of you, please add.
In fact, the
Yes.
Supreme Court has decided
Yes.
the questions.
My lords,
So
may I
Also, we have a preliminary objection, my lord, to the very maintainability of these MAs. Lordships have held time and again that these kind of MAs, my lord, for clarification,
First,
etc.,
the MA
after a reasoned judgment is passed, is totally not maintainable.
By-
You have to approach in review or something like that, my lord.
by raising
lords,
the it cannot work. The petitioner in the MA has to open his case. The
My lord-
petitioner has to open, then they
You're not the
respond.
petitioner.
Now the point here is that
Now, if the petitioner opens the case, it won't be possible for this very bench to close it.
no, my lord, the point is the hearing cannot be sort of just
My lords, just one thing,
The-
may I
no
point
High Court.
out?
Yeah, can I just conclude? Yes.
They have not come. First of all, they have not
On the
been filed.
last occasion.
Now, my lords, I want to make a very important submission here. One of the queries that my lords made was, is there a bridge course? They have not filed an affidavit. We got in RTI a reply as of March 2024, there is no bridge course.
We have
Now,
also filed
one-
an IA pointing out there
Mr.
is.
Walia, 1 minute now, allow me to finish. My lords, what is the consequence of that? We appoint people who are not qualified. There is no bridge course existing. Even if assuming there's a bridge course at some date later, we have people who are not qualified to continue to work, number one. Number two, there is no certainty they will qualify the course. There is no certainty that they will go and qualify the course. We are opening
This
another
is- this is
Pandora's
just-
box out here.
These are just arguments of prejudice. There is no qualification of a bridge course. You have to undergo the course. That's all. There is no question of, it's not a qualifying examination.
Mr. Patwala is for the MP government. He can either decide he wants to argue or withdraw.
Yes.
No, he's the MP government. That's why he wants to start.
I'll just move back and make room for you.
No, it's okay.
These are before us.
My lord, we have filed IAs on behalf of the candidates of Bengal and Bihar as well.
Why-
Lordships, Uttar Pradesh is also here, Lordship.
Why
Uttar
are we
Pradesh is
party
also.
to the
Rajasthan. That was
the
Rajasthan.
judgment?
Rajasthan.
The judgment is decided.
Yes.
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan.
You are not a party to that.
Nobody was.
Lordships,
Yeah.
Bihar was here.
Bihar was there.
Lordships, we are a group of,
1 minute.
My lord, your lordship had asked.
How will we listen?
My lord, your lordship had asked for.
My lord, there
All
was
the
a
states-
publication that was directed. There was a, everyone was on notice. There is an order of this of
No, that was the
2022
case of
by which
Rajasthan, which has
everyone was put on notice.
decided by this honorable court.
As per,
All these states were
For them to say they were not there, that will be a completely wrong statement to make.
Some states
The-
appointments took place even prior to the High Court order, especially UP,
Lord-
even prior to the.
Can you, who can give us a chart?
My lord, we can do it.
Lordships,
My lord, just one line, just one line. No high court can decide this issue. Once your lordship's judgment is there, no high court can say it will not operate retrospectively.
courts have decided.
It is only your lordships who can clarify, and therefore this application has to be decided by your lordships.
High courts have decided.
High courts have no
Have
option.
decided.
How can the high court say? High court has no option. High court.
High courts have followed a law.
Yes, that's right. That's right. High court has no option. High court will follow. It's only your lordship's bench which can take a view whether the earlier appointments are to be protected or not. It's only for your lordships.
Para 10 of your lordship's judgment says, if I may read that out,
Like this.
during the course of hearing, the court had passed an order dated 24th August 22, granting liberty to the Board of Secondary Education for different states
How this is going.
and other stakeholders to be impleaded as interveners. Pursuant to this order, several interlocutory applications were filed which are being heard along with these appeals. Now, the MP had come, several states had come. Your lordships decided to take the facts and the pleadings of Rajasthan because Rajasthan was the first High Court judgment which had come, against which a SLP was. But this applied across the board. Your lordships have already rejected applications which have been filed for other states,
Single application.
even
It's a wrong statement.
in a three-judge combination.
7th of January, Lordship rejected.
Just go matter through
I know.
because he'll bully you.
No, I will.
21.
21.
The Rajasthan High Court judge.
Yes.
Yes. My lord,
There
Chhattisgarh
are-
High Court in his
The
judgment
case
has
which has been
actually
decided,
held
that's
it
my point.
so.
Kindly bear
Chhattisgarh
with
High
me.
Court's judgment actually holds it
Lord-
from Rajasthan High Court. My lord, the other thing
But-
that I really
but
wish to
Shimla has-
submit is,
Last order which he
Straight, yes.
Yeah.
Therefore,
My
kindly see this.
while
Kindly
we
see
pass
the last-
this
Kindly see
order,
the last order.
3324, may I hand over the last order?
Yeah, that's what we are, correct.
Can you give us a state-wise chart?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what,
Your
now,
Lordship.
one second, now please, now we have written a letter to all the states indicating whether there is a.
Time for writing letter and getting it.
So
No, we have to
Lordship
get-
already been,
Tomorrow, can you give us by tomorrow?
By tomorrow, it will be extremely difficult. We have to, states have to reply because it's a huge exercise they have to undertake and we have to comply it.
Simple exercise that.
No, but we have.
Help me take a
Lord-
very simple exercise.
That's the simplest. The best is.
No, Mr. Shankar, no, it's my turn. I did not interrupt. Please wait. Please wait. Now we have written letter. We have been getting some information. I think within a week we will be able to get information about the vacancy position in each state and also whether the bridge course could be done or not. All those informations have been sought. I think
Lordship-
we'll be able to compile it. Number two.
Lordship,
Number one,
lost
the mat-
arguments,
one
we have
second,
a
madam.
judgment finally.
It's not your matter now. I am submitting.
State. No, how many people were in on the date of
Rajasthan, correct.
judgment, before our judgment
You will be defeated.
and subsequent to our judgment.
That's right. Three situations.
Three stages.
Three situations.
There is one important point, what Mr. Devedi is saying, just 1 minute. On 7th December 2023, a question was asked in the Lok Sabha as to what is the vacancy position in the elementary teachers, of elementary teachers in the whole country. That question was answered, my lord, by the Minister of Education. Now we have the answer with us. As per that answer, as on 4th December 2023, there are 7,22,385 vacancies all over the country. And the chart is there
These vacancies have to be filled up by
by
our judgment.
DELED.
Yes.
So there are over 7 lakh vacancies.
That is no.
There are over 7 lakh vacancies today as per the answer to this
No
question
doubt of
given
that.
on 4th December 2023.
The
Now,
doubt
how many posts have been filled up earlier? That chart can be given in 1 or 2 days.
Whether it would be, whether, first of all, any protection would be given to those already appointed,
Correct.
and if yes, should we make the Rajasthan High Court judgment the pegging date or our judgment? the pegging date?
Why Rajasthan should not be made? One simple thing.
Just-
Other high courts took the reverse view. Himachal, after considering everything, took the reverse view. Bengal, after, I can't go on like this. It's not that only they have to be heard.
We want to examine the problem today from these three perspectives.
The first perspective is answered, my lord, that they should not be.
Allow us, we are the applicants. We will take half an hour, allow us to finish and then they will respond. That's all.
If your lordship,
We know the argument.
I
All
would suggest your lordship limit it to Madhya Pradesh who has the MA here.
I would agree with Mr. Sankar Narayan.
Madhya Pradesh. The others have all been decided.
Otherwise,
Whether-
people will.
The law has to be laid down for the whole country. There can be no limit to interpretation of law.
Lordships in.
Judgment.
On law is concerned, we have already laid
No,
out.
but
Yes.
your lordship will equally say in the judgment. Let me tell your lordships.
Law is very clear.
No, I am
No,
saying
this is all on,
Equity.
equity.
Equity
So,
lordship.
so therefore,
मर गया बचा लो type.
हाँ वही
Lordship.
but हर state में मरा है सर so
Lordships after your lordship's judgment.
Even-
Uttar Pradesh,
even-
they have, it's the same
Even to
situation.
add to the final judgment, there was an order that everything will be subject to the final outcome of this writ petition.
After our judgment, if somebody has been taken in.
there's no question he has to go.
Just
No, lordships, before your lordship's judgment. I'm talking of before your lordship's judgment.
Lords, one other fact which your lordships may kindly consider is that the 3-judge bench, my lord, followed your lordship's judgment of 11th of August in respect of Bihar, and my lords invalidated all the appointments. Kindly have a look at that order, my lord, so that question really doesn't come. Please hand over that order. Just have
They were
all the subsequent. Kindly see
They
that, my
were
lord.
not people who were appointed.
Lords, kindly see that, my lord.
No appointment had taken.
Please have a look at, my lord's page 15.
Three-judge bench of this court.
Yes, my lord. Lords, kindly have a look at page 15. So therefore, that question, my lords, may not be gone into. Kindly have a look at page 15.
This court.
Yes, my lord. Kindly have a look at page 15, my lord. Bench presided by Honorable Justice Bose, my lord, 3-judge bench, and the order is at page 15. And place it, my lord. The present petition has been instituted by the petitioner seeking invalidation of a notification issued by the NCT in terms of so and so. Now, my lords, the notification details are given. Now, kindly see the second paragraph. In the judgment of this court, in so and so, the said notification has been directed by to be quashed. Then, my lords, page 16.
All right, so the notification was, BF was qualified.
Yes, my lord. Now, kindly see, my
All
lord.
right, so this court relying upon.
Now, kindly see page 16, my lord. Consequently, advertisement and other subsequent steps taken in pursuance thereof shall also stand invalidated. So, all the appointments have been invalidated.
There
When
was
is the
not a
question
single
of taking?
appointment. What is my friend saying? Not a single appointment had taken place.
Pursuant to 2018. Pursuant
Yes,
to
yes,
2018.
correct. All the subsequent steps have been directed to be invalidated, my lord.
Subsequent.
Where is?
Yes, 2018.
2018. Where is the question of carving out a separate category for MP?
My lords,
No
MP makes.
appointments are taken place.
Lords, what your lordship said, that whatever, my lord,
But
steps were
appointments-
undertaken.
Let us go step by
Yes,
step.
my lord.
Notification was there, there was no appointment.
Yes,
So here, there is,
yes.
nobody has.
Lord, as far as,
No, not a single appointment. Please don't make a wrong statement. Not a single appointment had been
Lord,
made.
as far as appointments are concerned,
All right, you make your point in half an hour, we give half an hour to them and then we'll close it. Take half an hour,
All right.
whatever you want to say.
Would your lordship limit it to Madhya Pradesh?
You tell him.
Because otherwise, right
Your
now,
lordships, there are other issues.
applicants from the entire country.
I am from Uttar Pradesh, your
They are
lordship. Mine is
speaking for entire country. We also
But my
speak
lords,
for
the
entire country.
judgments,
that's
my lords, what happens then to the
Because
judgments?
by the next time, you'll have more applications. Right now, 1,000
Can't be better
applicants.
than the country.
No, that is correct.
Let them speak for the country, you also speak for the
Lord,
country,
if you are-
we'll also speak for the
Because
country.
if your lordships are looking at it on a countrywide basis, I have a difficulty. I had appeared for the original petition before the Rajasthan High Court.
Yes, you'll file that.
The B.ed candidates were kept out of the merit list pursuant to the judgment of the Rajasthan High Court, which is what your lordships had upheld. You were also impleaded. If my lords are considering anything outside the state of MP, then kindly give us the opportunity to file the reply also.
Lordships, identical
Because
situation.
ultimately, having won twice
Right
over my lords
now-
before the High Court as well as
Yeah.
before your lordship, then
Right now,
ultimately.
we'll only after hearing both sides, we'll.
No, I agree. But
MP.
what I'm saying is, if your lordships are hearing at all the issue outside the
Say
MP,
that when we do that, right, so we keep quiet.
very well, my lords. I'm just indicating that.
Instead of, before getting into all these
We have not
issues,
even
the information,
reached that stage and you're already arguing like that. If you do that, do this.
No, my lords. I'm only.
before getting into all these controversies on the legal issues, as pointed out or as observed by the Assembly Court on the last occasion, the status, the position of vacancies, as well as the possibility of conducting the bridge course, that we will get proper information within, at the earliest within 3-4 days or maximum within a week, we'll try to get information so that we can put a quietus to the entire issue. We can safeguard the interest of both the parties. That will be more practical.
Not practical. You will only give us figure.
Figure. Yes, that's right.
Say there are, let us say you will tell us 5,000.
Yes.
They may not be 5,000, they may be 6,000, they may be 10,000, they may be
Correct.
4,000.
Correct.
What difference will it make?
Ultimately, in the future, this one we can accommodate somebody. Numbers will be there. There
We
will
will
be
get some idea.
some idea. Yes. Yes.
That we have
My
got
lords,
7,000, they have said.
Let
already.
us,
My lords,
let us
that-
also give the figures of the appointed people.
Yes.
Only the state.
The impact would be,
Let it be
My
tomorrow,
lords,
Friday, we will
may
give the
I-
appointed figures also.
May I give a
Your
bit of
lordship may not
submission
even
there on the numbers?
I
My
think-
lords, the numbers, figures will not make a difference.
Just one-
Let me point out why I say so. Today, so far as the DELED are concerned, a large number of them who are today eligible to be appointed may not become eligible because of overage and other factors.
That's it. They don't have anything available.
that's right. I think what is running in the mind of the court.
Give everything.
Yeah, that's right.
On that.
Fair
Lordships,
enough, fair enough, fair enough.
lordships, one submission, if your lordships are deciding it for the entire country, could your lordships ask the states, because I'm from Uttar Pradesh, it is not represented,
Cannot be different from.
Lordships.
For different states.
lordships. Because
We
they have
only
conducted,
clarify our judgment.
lordships.
Clarify.
Yes,
Whether
yes.
We feel there's nothing to clarify
That is there. Whether something more to be added.
because 3 high courts have taken the same position, nothing to clarify. Your lordship are clear.
One submissions your
We
lordship
are,
for
we are,
all is
we are trying to bring a solution to a
No, I
problem.
understand.
That's
And
right.
you people are trying to create a problem out of a solution.
Not us, we are the respondents.
Not every,
There are
Party to it.
eight MAs have been dismissed. This is the 9th.
let us,
1 minute, is there a bench? Monday at 2. Monday. at
Monday.
2.
Very well.
yeah, very good, very good.
But by Friday.
I'll try to get it. I'll try.
So far Bengal is concerned, Malad, we have the data. 7,000 and odd have been appointed.
Concerned with the data.
Clear candidates,
We are
Malad.
concerned with the rights.
No, the rights, if your lordship, Malad, kindly your lordship.
So lordships,
Can say it.
Rights. we
BEd
have-
candidates are ineligible.
Right, we have.
If they are
already-
ineligible,
You are here or there?
I'm here. Yeah. No, because we moved it first, DLED candidates.
He's,
DLED, Malad, I tell you also, if they are ineligible,
Friday at Monday. Monday. Council for the parties.
My lords, at least the vacancy, whatever they want to say must be as per the advertisement.
appearing at present for the state of.
Whatever the vacancies as per the date of the advertisement.
Instruction as regards,
It has to be.
Previous direction. Vacancy position of.
as regards.
As regards the last
vacancy
order.
position, in terms of our last order.
Correct, correct.
Kindly permit the Shiksha Mitra because they are also.
Vacancy position as per the advertisements given by the individual states.
That's right.
Union territories.
Lordship, now the state, just a minute. The state of UP is not there. Lordship, may permit me, I'm for UP Shiksha Mitra Association, 1,50,000 people. Lordships and Lordship, we have
Those are
DELED and-
duly qualified and well-trained teachers, my lord.
Shiksha Mitra, what is Shiksha Mitra doing now?
No, they are entitled for that. They are.
Lordship, we were eligible.
Unlawful.
Now because of B.ed, we have been excluded. So this is the position.
Yes.
We were working.
Shiksha
It's a terrible situation for us, your lordship.
My lords, they acquired qualification appropriate to my lord's orders. Though Shiksha Mitra had to acquire qualification.
Writ petition may also be listed on that, not those related to Shiksha Mitra. Lordship have issued notice in that.
See, there is
No,
Because that is the, because.
so many arguments need not be there.
Because
So far as
separate-
position of law is concerned, we have.
Lordships, I agree.
Yes, much.
Whether to make some concession or not, that's what.
Lordships, my only,
We will.
May I be excused?
My lord,
that
May I
petition.
Lordship,
be excused?
just a minute.
Yes, we are excusing ourselves.
One more data would be relevant.
That's the bill.
The losses one,
Intervention petitions may be allowed.
one more data would be,
We hear on that date, whatever.
everything.
one more data will be more relevant.
My lord, all.
How many candidates, B.ed candidates have been appointed, and for them, how many DL and DLED?
All observed Shiksha Mitras, my lord.
Nothing would be.
Because
are duly-
they have been deprived of.
My lords, there is an application pertaining to Bihar that may also be taken up on Monday. It was filed today morning, my lord.
See, these individual applications.
That's a-
So it will
Have
have
no value.
My Lord Justice Tulia may note that the
here.
hearing this time was way more pleasant than it was last time.
Yeah.
Lordship, maybe it's the women power here because of that.
You're not aware about what happened last time.
May pertaining to Bihar also may be listed. Other states are also
Ma'am is the only one over there.
See this.
deeply obliged.